Hello everyone, welcome back. In this session we are going to discuss about the variation of G with depth. In previous session we have discussed about the variation of G with altitude and now variation of G with depth. So this is the earth and this is the radius of the earth r, and now let us assume a mass is situated at some depth d. At some depth d, the mass is situated here. So for that mass, a force will act on the mass. How it will act? Towards the center. Towards the center, the force will act. So what is the force acting on the mass? The force acting on the mass will be mass and gravity at certain depth, GD. So that force is equal to capital G small m by, see here, the distance is between the center to this mass particle is r minus d. As this is the radius of the earth and this is d, this will be r minus d. So r minus d whole square. So what is this is the mass of the particle or an object. What is the mass of the earth here? See here we will consider this part as the earth. See here, if an object is there, this force and this force will cancel each other. If an object is here, this and this will cancel each other. But as the object is here, we will consider this as the earth. So for that earth, what is the mass of the earth? So we will do that. For that, density equal to, we know that mass by volume. Mass equal to volume into density. As density equal to mass upon volume, mass equal to volume into density. Here volume of this area we need, so volume of the area is 4 by 3 pi. This is r minus d now, so r minus d whole cube into density. And for this density, we can write it as density equal to mass upon volume. So density equal to mass is mass of the earth me by volume 4 by 3 pi r cube. So this I am applying here. So we will get 4 by 3 pi r minus d whole cube into mass by volume now, mass of the earth by 4 by 3 pi r cube. So what is this? This is the mass of the earth, this area. So here 4 by 3 pi cancel. So we'll get me r minus d whole cube by r cube. So this is the mass of the earth for this area. So already we had the force acting on the particle is mgd equal to gm by r minus d now. Cancel the small m and small m. So gravity at this depth, gd equal to g, instead of here the mass of the earth at this region is this one, me r minus d whole cube by r minus d whole square into r cube. So square and cube will get cancelled. We'll get gd equal to gme into r minus d by r cube. and we had the relation between small g and capital G as G equal to Gm by R square now, and Gm can be written as Gr square. So this is Gm, substitute with this one. So gravity at depth Gt equal to Gr square into R minus D by R cube. So square and cube will get cancelled. So we'll get Gd equal to G of R minus D by R, or this can be written as Gd equal to G of 1 minus D by R. So this is the gravity at depth which is acting on the mass. So Gd equal to G of 1 minus D by R, and we know the variation of G with altitude, that is Gh equal to G of 1 minus 2h by R. See, by comparing these two, we can say that we know already if the height increases, if the altitude increases, the gravity will decrease. In the meanwhile, if the depth increases also, the gravity will decrease. Reason is, see, this small g is nothing but gravity on the surface of the earth. So here we are minusing something. We are minusing in the sense this Gd is less than this one. That means Gd is less than Gs. In the same way, Gh is also less than Gs. That means gravity on the surface is maximum while comparing with depth and height. So if a person is going to, or a mass is moving to certain height, gravity will decrease. If the mass is going to certain depth, the gravity will decrease. And here, so which one will decrease more? See, if a mass is moving to some 10-meter height and 10-meter depth, so which will be decreasing more means height will decrease more. Reason is 2 into h by r. Here only d by r. 10 by r. Here 2 into 10 by r. So this will be decreasing more due to increasing in height. The gravity will decrease more.